Why are the sages' stories in the Talmud so profound? Imagine sitting in a room filled with wise teachers, each sharing stories that seem simple but carry layers of meaning. That's what the Talmud offers through its stories of the sages. These stories are not just about events from long ago. They are crafted to teach lessons about human nature, ethics, law, and spirituality. The stories connect with us because they reflected real-life struggles and choices everyone faces. The sages use storytelling because stories speak directly to our feelings and experiences. When we hear about a sage debating a law or facing a moral dilemma, we see ourselves in their shoes. These stories often include themes like sin, redemption, love, fear, and spiritual longing. They help us understand how to act rightly and how to grow. For example, stories about Rabbi Eliezer show the tension between personal beliefs and community rules, making us think about how we balance our own convictions with the needs of others. God appears in these stories in many roles, sometimes as a parent, a teacher, or a judge. These portrayals show divine qualities like compassion and justice. They also invite us to reflect on how we can emulate these qualities in our own lives. The stories often use allegory and metaphor, hiding deeper lessons in simple or even fantastical tales. This makes every word meaningful, encouraging us to think beyond the surface. The sages also included knowledge from their time, science, nature, and culture, to help explain spiritual truths. They used familiar ideas to make complex lessons easier to understand. If a story seems confusing at first, it's meant to challenge us to think more deeply. These stories also serve practical purposes. They show how Jewish law applies in real situations, guiding us in making ethical choices. They offer models for personal growth and community responsibility. The stories are like a map, helping us navigate life's moral and spiritual questions. In the end, the power of these stories lies in their ability to teach lessons that last across generations. They engage our minds, stir our emotions, and inspire our spirits. That's why the stories of the sages in the Talmud remain so meaningful and profound.